Howdy, folks. SJ Porter here at Little Face Brewing. I'm about to do something that, I'm just going to do it. Forgive me. I'm here shirtless. I am in full Sasquatch form. You'll notice there's a glass here with a sphere ice in it, and you will see basically a handle of Heaven Hill. And you're going to think to yourself, what exactly are you trying to do, SJ? Well, here's what I'm trying to do. Right there. Now, what's the significance of this particular bottle? This is actually going to be part of the whiskey round table. I want you to take a good look at that. That is dark. Yes, this is absolutely Heaven Hill. And this was initially from since it's August, we're going to say it was earlier in the year 2012. It says right here on the top of the bottle, I don't know if you can see that. It says Oak Barrel 8/15/2012. Now, the significance of that is this, and I have not tasted this in years, actually. And ironically, I live in Kentucky now, not very far from Heaven Hill. Matter of fact, I've been past, I'm about an hour from Heaven Hill. I've been past their distillery on the way over and did a wonderful tour at Willett. I have always looked at Heaven Hill as a cheap bourbon. That right there, that is Heaven Hill Old Style Bourbon. That was a cheap bourbon. I probably only paid, back in 2012, I probably paid less than $20, we'll say, for this. And this was it's a 40% alcohol, 80 proof. It's distilled in Kentucky, of course. What is this? This is well over 750. So 1.75 liters is what this is right here. Let's get down to it. So, that is the whiskey that I put in the Revolution barrel when I first got it from Hokie Homebrew. Now, I threw an ice ball in here because I know what these ice balls do to bourbon, and I wanted to be able to enjoy this. So, ice ball it is. This is significantly darker than what it initially was. Oh boy, the oak coming out of this. Now, again, this was thrown into my Revolution barrel, which was a 9-gallon Firkin keg that I believe probably had Heaven Hill in it, a little bit in it, just enough to keep it wet as it was shipped to me. Pretty sure Ben did that. Ben and I went together on these barrels, and they were bought from New York, shipped to, at that time, Georgia, because I think he was living in Georgia. He grabbed his, and then he shipped mine up to me. So he threw a little bit in there. I got it, and first thing I did was threw a handle in it, and it just sat. And then when I pulled that stuff out, I put it in here and just let it set. I put it in the barrel, let it in the barrel just to keep it wet, and then pulled it out, obviously, in August the 15th of 2012. And I put my first beer in that barrel. And then this whiskey has sat in that bottle ever since. So, oddly funny, I put this whole thing in, and that's all I got back out of it. So that just goes to show you how much you lose out of a barrel. The nose on this is wonderful. So basically what this is a double oaked Heaven Hill right now. Okay. There is a shit ton of oak. Dark caramel, molasses. It really tastes of age. If I could put age to a taste, it would be that. Wow. I can't believe that I haven't done this before now. Well, yes. I mean, I'm just now building my collection of bourbon. I thoroughly enjoy bourbon. I work in the bourbon world now. And this is very good. This is very good. I'm going to have to save some of this. I'm going to get some sample bottles because there's some other folks that are going to be part of the Whiskey Roundtable. Mike Dean is going to be one. The Dean's List. And trying to get another one or two folks in it as well. There's almost a cherry, like a sweet cherry in there, along with the dark molasses. It's right up front, super sweet, and that moves right into some really dark notes. You know, like dark molasses, almost burnt caramel. The oak is in the forefront. No mistaking that. Yeah, a little bit of cherry in there. Really complex flavors. I think what I'm going to have to do is actually get just a regular bottle of Heaven Hill, of just regular old style bourbon, and I'll show you all the difference for a later video. But for now, this is SJ Poor Little Face Brewing for the Whiskey Roundtable. Cheers, folks. Damn, that's good.